chill wind sweeps across the plains of Eastern Europe, carrying with it the echoes of history and the ominous rumble of tanks. For centuries, Poland has stood as a bulwark against the tides of aggression, a nation forged in the crucible of conflict. Now, as the shadow of renewed conflict stretches from the east, the question is not if, but when, the next chapter of this struggle will begin. Can a resurgent Polish military, fueled by decades of painful lessons and a relentless pursuit of modernization, stand as an unbreakable shield against a resurgent Russia? This video will explore the high-stakes gamble that Poland is taking, examining its military buildup and its audacious plan to confront Russia directly. Today we will uncover the details of this high-stakes gambit. The story unfolds in 7 chapters, each peeling back another layer of this complex military and geopolitical narrative. We will scrutinize Poland's staggering military buildup, its international alliances, and the strategic flashpoints that could ignite a major European conflict. Stay with us until the very end, as we are going to have some very important conclusions. So make sure that you don't miss a thing. Chapter 1. Echoes of the Past, the Seeds of Conflict. Poland's preparations for a potential war with Russia are deeply rooted in its turbulent past. The nation, once the largest and most powerful in Europe during the mid-1500s, vanished from the map during the partitions of 1772 to 1918, its territories carved up by Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Situated at a geographical crossroads in Central Europe, Poland has endured centuries of upheaval and weakening by the relentless forces of regional history. After being re-established as a nation in 1918, it suffered immense devastation during the 2 world wars. In the aftermath of the Third Reich's collapse, Poland lost its independence once again, becoming a communist satellite state of the Soviet Union. This totalitarian rule lasted for nearly half a century, until the fall of communist regimes across Eastern Europe in 1989. The ensuing transformation towards democracy marked the beginning of an era in which Poland would directly challenge authoritarianism. This also included a significant military buildup focused on anti-Russian defense. The annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 further amplified these fears, highlighting Russia's ambition to exert control over Eastern Europe. Chapter 2. A strategic position and the Belarusian factor. Poland's strategic location, wedged between NATO and Russia, has made it a crucial player in European security discussions. The Belarusian regime, under President Alexander Lukashenko, has been eager to assist Russian President Vladimir Putin in a potential invasion scenario. Lukashenko's willingness to be a pawn in Putin's plan has raised serious concerns in Warsaw and across the West. Poland, viewed as a U.S. military foothold in Eastern Europe, is no easy target for the aggression emanating from Russia or Belarus. Behind Poland's firm stance against Putin and Lukashenko lies a complex web of military, political, and economic realities, all of which we will now examine. Poland has now moved on beyond preparing for a possible attack, and now it's planning to actively disrupt the Kremlin's plans. Chapter 3. Poland's military might, a growing force. Poland is emerging as a major military power in the Baltic region, boasting an active personnel count of over 216,000 in 2024. This makes it NATO's 3rd largest army, after Turkey and the United States. Such a formidable force is the last thing that Russia would want to face while embroiled in the war in Ukraine. Warsaw has been sending a clear message of its readiness for conflict, particularly after the commander of the Polish armed forces declared the need to prepare for an all-out confrontation. In response, Poland has significantly increased the number of troops along its borders with Russia and Belarus. Deputy Defense Minister Pows announced that the number of troops guarding the eastern border has been increased from 6,000 to 8,000, with an additional 9,000 in reserve. While this might cause worry in Moscow, Warsaw intends to do far more than simply worry Putin. The Polish government plans to steadily take steps that will seriously shake the Kremlin. Chapter 4. The Buildup, from soldiers to missiles. In the past year, Poland has accelerated its military buildup. At the end of 2023, the size of the Polish armed forces was around 190,000 personnel. Poland aims to increase this to 300,000 soldiers in the coming years, a move designed to deter Russia from further aggression. In addition, some 40,000 experienced military personnel are already deployed in the region. Main battle tanks, armored infantry vehicles, and military trucks have been strategically positioned at command centers and military bases along the Belarusian border. The Polish Air Force has also enhanced its capabilities, with F-16 fighter jets and an Allied air tanker on high alert along the eastern border. A former chief of the Polish General Staff, Rajmund Andrzejczak, stated that in the event of a Russian victory in Ukraine, Russian divisions could be stationed in Lviv, Brest, and Rodna, potentially threatening Poland. He even mentioned a possible attack on St. Petersburg. To counter potential Russian aggression, Poland has acquired 800 missiles with a range of up to 900 kilometers. Chapter 5. Eastern Shield and Strategic Moves. Poland has initiated the construction of the Eastern Shield Defense Program, spanning Belarus, Kaliningrad, and the Suwałki Gap region. This program will cost around 10 billion zlotys, or more than $2.5 billion. This massive infrastructure initiative is designed to further undermine Russia's potential invasion plans. Recent statements by Polish officials suggest that Poland is considering the complete closure of its remaining border crossings with Belarus, aiming to disrupt the Belarusian regime's hybrid activities. Poland is actively working to become the most powerful military force in Europe, with its efforts being backed up by its allies, particularly the United States. Chapter 6. Alliances and Modernization, the U.S. and South Korean Support. The United States has provided substantial military support to Poland. A $2 billion deal has seen Poland acquire F-35 stealth fighter jets, Patriot missile systems, and Abrams tanks. The U.S. has also agreed to provide 96 AH-64 Apache helicopters for $12 billion. In 2022, Poland ordered 250 M1A2 SEPV-3 Abrams main battle tanks, with deliveries beginning in June 2024. Moreover, the U.S. Army transferred 28 M1A2 SEPV-2s for training. Poland has also acquired HIMARS launchers and ATACMS missiles. To supplement its military strength, Poland has also established significant ties with South Korea. The country agreed to supply 180 K2 MBTs and related training and logistics packages to Poland by 2025. Warsaw has already deployed South Korean K2 tanks on the border with Russia and also ordered 300 K239 Chunmoo MLRS. This support is bolstered by the presence of approximately 10,000 U.S. troops in Poland, a move reinforced by the NATO Article 5 agreement. Chapter 7. The Pows facility and Polish ambitions. The V Corps Forward Headquarters, a U.S. military facility in Poland, further underscores the depth of the alliance. NATO's most important single infrastructure effort, a massive $360 million facility at Pows, provides warehouse and support facilities to ensure that U.S. troops are ready to go at a moment's notice. This site also houses 85 battle tanks, 190 armored combat vehicles, and 109 artillery pieces. Poland is aggressively investing in its military capabilities, planning to spend an estimated $131 billion on new equipment between 2021 and 2035. This includes the purchase of advanced air defense systems from MBDA. Poland's military spending has dramatically increased, reaching $31.6 billion in 2023, marking a 75% increase from the previous year, the highest annual increase of any European nation. All of this investment is designed to deter Russia from a direct confrontation, but the question remains, will this be enough? Poland is doing its best to prepare for any eventuality. In conclusion, Poland has not only been diligently preparing for a potential Russian attack, but has also been proactively taking strategic steps to challenge the Russian aggression. Poland's military modernization, its international alliances, and its massive financial commitments in the defense sector all demonstrate a clear resolve to stand firm against the Russian threat. All of this buildup might seem like the start of a large-scale conflict. But what if the plan of the Polish government goes deeper than just preparing for conflict? What if these defense moves are designed to ensure that Russia is the one that does not want to fight in the first place? What if the goal of all this is to be able to strike at a moment's notice? The next move may not be on the battlefield, but a swift move on the political chessboard. The fate of Eastern Europe hangs in the balance, and we must all keep a watchful eye on the ever-evolving situation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more up-to-date insights on the changing global landscape.